Hey gang, it's your pal Platt, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Nutella Cream Liqueur. So let's go. Well, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you've seen me do videos on how to make some of the classic liqueurs we've made. Peach schnapps, peppermint schnapps, limoncello. We recently did Irish cream. Well, today we're going to make something that you're probably not going to find on your liquor store shelves. It's a Nutella Cream Liqueur. Now, I'm sure you've probably in the grocery store seen these little jars. Nutella is a real popular hazelnut coca spread. A lot of people love it. A lot of people like it better than peanut butter. A good friend of mine at work, Denise, knows that I make different liqueurs. But she showed me a recipe she found for this Nutella Cream Liqueur, and I thought, wow, this would be great to do something a little different, something outside the box. So I thought we would give her a try this week. Well, let's see what we need to make this. This is what we need to make our Nutella Cream Liqueur. First, obviously, you need Nutella. We're going to need a little less than a cup, so you don't need a big jar of it. Next is some vanilla extract. Then we're going to need some sugar. Just regular cane sugar will do just fine. Heavy whipping cream. And last but not least, vodka. Since this is kind of the first time we're making this, and this is kind of not a known liqueur or whatever, I'm going to say stick with just regular vodka. Maybe if you feel a little creative, maybe you can go with a vanilla vodka and eliminate the vanilla extract, or maybe a chocolate vodka. But definitely the first time you make it, let's just stick with regular vodka. Now that we got everything together, let's make some Nutella Cream Liqueur. Okay, now that we've got all our ingredients, we're going to start combining everything. First, we're going to add, in a saucepan, we're going to add half a cup of sugar. We're going to put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we're going to add in our Nutella, 3/4 of a cup. And this is sticky stuff, so you definitely want to get a spatula, or this little spoon will do. But make sure we get all this goodness out of there. And then we're going to start mixing up our dry ingredients first. And start getting everything integrated in. Once we start getting some of that in, we're going to turn on the heat. We're going to turn it on to medium, slightly below medium. And now that we got the heat going, we're going to add 1 1/4 cups of the heavy whipping cream. Slowly, while we're still integrating all our dry ingredients. And while this starts to heat up, it'll help us integrate this. And we want to keep stirring or whisking until we get a nice, smooth consistency. Think of this almost like kind of making a milkshake. We start off with big clumps of ice cream, and we slowly kind of smooth it out. That's kind of the consistency we're shooting for, is a kind of runnier version of a milkshake. As I continue to stir, like I said, we're going to eventually get this to where it becomes smooth and consistent. And once we do, Then we're going to leave it alone and let it simmer. And then once we get to simmer, we're going to take off the heat, let it cool to roughly room temperature before we add our spirit. If you remember in the other videos where we've done a similar heated a solution, we wait till the temperature cools down to add the spirit. So let me keep stirring, and when we get done, we'll come back and add the vodka. So we've let the mixture sit and it's cooled down to roughly room temperature. So now it's time for us to add the vodka. Before I start that, I do want to point out some notes, something I kind of had to learn the hard way. This stuff is really thick, and it took a lot of stirring to get all the clumps out and get it the right consistency. I actually had to switch from the spoon to the whisk, so I advise you to start off with the whisk and just, it's going to take a little time, but I got a feeling this is going to be worth it. So now we got everything cooled, we are going to add 2 cups of vodka. Now, at 2 cups, this is going to give us roughly a 40 proof mixture. You know, if you like it a little stronger or a little weaker, you can tweak, but with 2 cups of 80 proof vodka, we're going to end up with a 40 proof liqueur. Alright, 2 cups. Stir in and whisk. Once we add the vodka, you notice the color lightens up a little bit, and probably the vodka will help break up any clumps we may have. But you definitely don't want to take this time to stir even more. Make sure we just don't have any clumps in there. Well, let me finish up stirring, and then we'll go ahead and bottle, and then wrap up this little video. So in wrapping up, a couple of points on this. Like I said, thoroughly whisk our mixture. Make sure we get no clumps in there. Get everything completely blended. Also, remembering anytime we do a sugar solution or anything like that, always let it cool off before you add your spirit. With our recipe, we ended up with roughly about a quart of our Nutella Cream Liqueur that comes out to roughly around 40 proof. Well, now we get to taste. Oh boy. This is why communism won't work. They don't do this stuff in France or Russia or wherever. Oh, that's good. Well, I hope you like this video. And if you do, please share. Also, subscribe down below. And as always, you can contact me through the Twitter page or in the comment section down below. Well, until next time, bottoms up.